my name is Owen. I'm very nice to meet you. Today I chose this book. This book title is Living in China. I chose this book because next month I'm going to Shanghai. Next month is spring vacation, and I met Chinese friend. She is 12 years old, and I can speak a little Chinese, like 你好, 再见. Enjoy listening. Living in China. Living in China. 你好,你好. That means hi in Mandarin Chinese. My name is Jin, and I live in China. China is a country in Asia where more than 1 billion people live, including me. China is a very big country. It is the fourth largest country in the world. Because of its size, China is home to all sorts of deserts, mountains, rainforests, and rivers. Few peoples live in northwestern China. In the north is the Gobi Desert, one of the largest deserts in the world. In the west are the Himalayan mountains. Many of the highest mountains on earth are part of this mountain range. This crosses through 5 countries. Southern China and its islands are home to rainforests. The rainforests are filled with animals such as tigers, monkeys, and elephants. China's longest rivers, the Yellow and the Yangtze, run through central and eastern China. Most people live in eastern China in cities along the coast. China has some big cities. Shanghai is among the biggest cities in the world. More than 24 million people live there. Hong Kong is also big. It has the most skyscrapers of any city in the world, Hong Kong. Xi'an is one of the oldest cities in China. Many cool museums and artifacts from China's history can be found there. Beijing is our capital. My favorite part of Beijing is the Forbidden City. It is a huge palace where the emperor once lived. I live in a city in eastern China called Hangzhou. I live with my mom, dad, and Aunt June in an apartment. Hangzhou is famous for its beautiful lake, seafood, and many temples. My mom works at a bank, and my dad works for a power company. Aunt June moved in with us last year. She came to find a good job in China. In China, many people move to cities to find better jobs. Each morning I wake up, brush my teeth, and put on my school uniform. Then I meet my family in the kitchen for breakfast. Today we are eating noodles with eggs and spring greens. In China, we eat most of our food with chopsticks. Have you ever eaten with chopsticks? After breakfast, I take the public bus to school with my dad. School starts at 7:30 and there are 35 kids in my class. Our first lesson is about China's history. People have been living in China for at least 40,000 years. In 221 BCE, Emperor Qin brought many parts of China together. He began building the Great Wall to protect China from the Mongol tribes in the north. In 206 BCE, the Han dynasty came to power. A dynasty is a family that rules a country for a long time, sometimes hundreds of years. During the Han dynasty, there were great improvements in farming. Over the next 1,000 years, dynasties came and went under the Tang dynasty. China had a great military. The Song dynasty focused on art and science. Then in 1271, the Mongols invaded China. 100 years later, a peasant brought the people together and overthrew the Mongols. The peasant founded the Ming dynasty and finished building the Great Wall of China. China's last ruling dynasty ended in 1912. The people rebelled against the emperor and created a new government. Today, people in China vote for their representatives. My favorite part of history is learning about all of China's great inventions. The Chinese are credited with inventing paper, printing, silk, and fireworks. A Tang emperor is even said to have made the first ice cream. After history class, we have math and reading. Then it's lunchtime. I'm eating with rice, pork, and dal cabbage. Next, it's time for science class. In science class, we're learning about animals and plants for prehistoric time. Remember the Gobi Desert? 80 million years ago, the Gobi Desert was home to dinosaurs. Every year, scientists dig in the desert and find dinosaurs' eggs and bones. Next, I have English and computer class and other days of the week. I also have art, music, and gym class. School ends at 4 o'clock, but today I'm staying late for extra help on homework. My dad picks me up, and we buy boza to eat on the walk to the bus stop. Boza are steamed buns with different fillings. Mine has onion, rice, and pork. Yum. When we get home, my dad and I talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Dragon Boat Festival. We celebrate the poet Chu Yuan, who lived more than 2,000 years ago. Each year, people raise dragon boats and eat tasty rice dumplings called zongzi. I have a day off from school too, so my dad and I are going to see the race. I'm so excited. Aunt June and I set the table for dinner. My dad made vegetables, rice, and fish in a vinegar gravy sauce. We will also have soup after dinner. It looks delicious. After dinner, I get ready for bed. I flip through my mom's old passport book and look at all the places she's been. When I grow up, I want to visit lots of countries too. Would you like to visit China someday? All about China. Bye bye.